hair going, a little bit of hair got left. We did earlier. We did an unboxing of the new CMFs. Got a couple of them at the local store, Fred Meyer. They're kind of hard to find. I do kind of like the action figures, minifigures. Some pretty cool ones actually. The box is interesting. I don't know. Two ways to think about that. Is that going to be a future collectible because people are going to buy it? They're not going to be popular. Lori said she found some for like $8.99, but they were sold out. And I found a couple of these for $5.99. I actually had quite a few there, but $5.99. I mean, four of those. That's $24. And you can't tell what's in there. Not that I was very good at filming them anyways, but still. Got this cool knife, and this was in the earlier video. This was a CRKT Kiss, which is, keep it simple, blah, blah, blah. CRKT is Columbia River Knife Works. Knife Works. It's not Knife Works, is it? This is Columbia River Knife and Tool, maybe? I bet it's Knife and Tool. That makes more sense. Okay, for today's unboxing, we earlier have had some Fabulous stuff, which is cool. And here's the little CMFs. The first one that we unboxed was this guy here, which is the Triceratops suit. He's got a kind of a rubbery tail. I thought it had like a little excited, but it turned out to just be garbage from the cardboard boxing. But nice printing. I'm not sure how useful he is in things, but I do see a possible mock for this, and his expressions are kind of cool. He is dual molded and or dual face, and I had two separate figures. It was only 12. I'm sure the boxes are all moved around, so I'm sure someone's been into them. This was like a detective figure. I don't know what he's called. He's got the red fish, which I'm guessing is like a red herring, the old detective joke. And this magnifying glass actually does magnify, so that's kind of cool. He has this collared piece, which is interesting. They could have used a plastic one from, what was that? Was that one Sith, the Rebels, and also Darth Vader has that lower half on his helmet. But anyways, yeah. So there it is. He does have dual molded legs. That's really cool. And he's kind of a cool figure. He has a one side face, and he's white mold, which is interesting. I guess the dark gray hands are gloves, I'm imagining. And we got some base plates there, which this is a really cool one. I did this video already. I like the steps, and there's some real possibilities here for doing a base or doing maybe an outpost. I'm thinking definitely Clone Wars stuff. I want to do 2024. I'm going to be looking at a lot of old bases, trying to get them together, going through what I have, maybe grabbing some new ones off the net. We're just going to see how it goes. It might just be a phase I'm in. I don't know. But earlier, in the same video, I unboxed this one. And I really like this. This is like an adventure set. I think it had like adventure guys. And you see one of the problems with these big base plates from Lego, they really do this squared up thing. And of course, if we built it as a mock ourselves, we would do layers to break it, make it look more realistic. But this is not a bad play set. I mean, it really isn't. But when I got this, I was like, no, I think I already have this one. I was wrong. I have the mold, but not the color. And here's proof in the pudding. They fit together. Okay. This is what I had. And this is very, very, green. Like, it's too rocky for another colors. It wouldn't work. But this could be a river. It could be a road, just smooth area they did. I do like the space plate. For serious rock building might be a little bit weird, but Lego is about imagination. And when it comes to imagination, really there's no limits. I mean, you could do almost anything. You could have, say, this detective character hunting down this guy who's in a very unfortunate suit. I don't know. I think it's a lot of fun. Maybe some ideas. You might get some ideas from from doing like base plate stuff. Plus, these old base plates are cool, and I would really like to see Lego have some new ones. I keep saying this over and over, and everyone who watches me, they know what I'm talking about. the Moon Crater plate. There's only two variations I know of. One is like underwater, and then one is a moon one. But the moon one would be very easy to work into like clone box, any kind of hills. Hey dude, any minifigs you'd like to get out of those blind boxes? I got the new dog. It's a pretty sweet addition to the dogs. Yeah, I mentioned that in the. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, the dog mold looks really cool. This one down. I didn't really look at the. Let's see. The two I already have I like. The goat was an expensive mold, I thought, at one point. The sword's pretty cool. I do like this figure up here. And the sword that she's holding is really cool. I'm definitely going to get more of these minifigs. The blind boxes. I don't know. What do you all think about the blind boxes? I did not get the battle pack. It's been kind of nutty around here, and I was thinking to myself, I just blow off doing a stream, but I said I'd try to do it, and this is me trying, and it's late here, 10:07. Yeah, 10:07. You see them open in stores. Okay, I didn't see it tonight. Tonight was the very first time I even seen them at all, and we went to that Fred Meyer store up in Palmer. It's like 30-some miles that way, and this does nothing to anyone watching, but that is the direction. Yeah, I thought maybe they had stopped carrying Lego because they had a big size of Lego. There's nothing there except like footballs and stuff. But in a small area, and if you see the video, it's very small. I think I just did a short. There's a couple of sets. That's some good prices. Yeah, the blind boxes are going to open in stores. They're expensive. I'm not sure why Lego went with that. I know what they said, but I don't think that's. I don't know. Like I said, I just get it anywhere in stores. People were waiting outside for it in my local Kohl's. It's very bad. Yeah, there's gonna be some hype around this. I'm getting. I hadn't really seriously pursued it because I was told that it was kind of like a Yeezy drop. It was like a Yeezy sneaker drop. But that's good, right? I mean, you remember the five first battle packs? You couldn't even hardly get them here. My first one, I think that I got in the store. I think my first one was good, but the second one I think was like busted open, and they give me a discount, so it's cool. But I hate seeing stuff busted open. I mean, our local Walmart had been under threat that if they didn't lock everything up, they were going to get the Lego line pulled from them. What people were doing, they were cutting the barcodes off of some sets and taping them over the other sets and going out of the store. Talk to the manager. I'll be able to get this in at least another 3 weeks. Wow, not even in Target. Yeah, up here in Alaska, Target consistently. I mean, there's no deals, but they consistently usually have something. But I have not seen it there. And like I said, Laurie had gone by and found these guys at the Target, priced very high, but they were sold out. Oh, the Lego store. Yeah, we don't have one up here, but I'm sure he has one down there. Our local so-called Lego store is very disappointing. Really? No problems? Oh, that's cool. And that might be a regional thing too. Like there was some mini microfighter I found at Target, and everybody on the internet's like, "Oh my goodness, where'd you find that?" No, I don't have any of the new battle packs. 1 hour. But for now, don't need anything. I'm not gonna drive 1 hour for a battle pack. I guess you could always order. I like finding stuff in the wild, as I call it. But hey, I drove 220 miles with the hopes of finding some older discontinued sets, and I didn't get the AT-ATs. So, but it wasn't like it was a special trip. I was going to do a little fishing and stuff anyways. I still feel disappointed up here about trying to order those clone battle or the figure packs. We had like 3 of them in there. I don't know what they call. They weren't really battle packs. They're in that blister pack, and I could never order them off the store, and end up having to get a couple off of eBay, which is like $40, which they're not worth that. Oh wow, 6 on Amazon. Wow, that's good. I'll probably do the eBay thing when the time comes. I really like pickups in locally just because it's just something I like, because I still feel like a little kid going, hey, I found it, you know. Yeah, exactly right, man. It makes you feel like a kid again. I do enjoy local pickups. I mean, eBay and online is fine for used stuff, or if you go, I just need one of these, and I'll send you a whole bag. Hey, that's great. But I mean, doing a mock and you're trying to get one your size, it's huge. But yeah, try to it. I'm pretty hyped about the set. Not hyped enough to, go out of my way too far, but I'm looking at the stores. Definitely, yeah. And I try to pick up these old base plates and just kind of see where that goes. Having some fun with that. 2024, I'm going to try to change things up, and I am going to build at least, I think I'm trying to think of at least 2 armies. One to be the zombie Geonosians, which I'm having a horrible time with that. And of course, the 104th, the Wolf Pack. Phase 2 is the original Phase 2s. The problem with that is they're expensive, but people have them. They just don't want to budge at all on the price, and But the zombie Geonosians, I've had like 7 orders canceled now, where they go, well, I've got to refund you. I don't have it. I'm like, it's the second time, man. You guys relisted it, and you still don't have it. Come on. And I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, the Tridroid. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, the Wolfpack would be crazy for armor building. I guess I should rephrase that. I want to, if I could just do like even a squad of 5, I'm going to call it. Right. I just came here to say hello. It's 2:12 right now, so I got to get to sleep. Thank you very much. It's going to be a short stream, and as you won't be probably missing too much. I just had to do a short stream. Appreciate the views, because I got an early morning too creeped up on me, so I know how it goes. I only get the 1 day off. But we got new schedules bidding. Maybe we'll get something better. Woolly Mammoth? Oh, I'm not familiar with that actually. I know I've been kind of buried in the Star Wars, and I'm looking at trying to put together an old, oh God, what's he called? The one that was under the Jedi, or under the Jabba the Hutt's palace. The one that ate the Twi'lek. Not Rathtar. Let's see. I just need to buy them now. I need to start. I can stop thinking about them. Let's see. What was he called? I cannot believe I forgot. I've just been tired, and you know how it goes. No, not the Wampa. I got a Wampa actually. It's not the Rathtar. It's the Trash Monster. Huh. Is that off the Death Star? He's cheap too. I mean, he's pretty cool. But that's not what I was thinking of. Let's see. Let me just put in Jabba Hutt. I cannot remember what it's called. They're expensive. Ah, the Rancor. Thank you. Yes, the Rancor. I definitely want to get one. I probably will end up piecing one together. Yes, the Rancor. Thank you very much. The trash monster is like $8.99. Off this one guy's got two for sale, and shipping's like $5.95. That's not a bad. That's a pretty good looking, cool looking build. But yeah, the Rancor is my big figure I want to get. It has nothing to do with Star Wars, but I would like to get the big cave troll from Lord of the Rings also. It just, I was talking to somebody about bucket lists. It's like everybody's got a bucket list, everybody's got that list, and it's not necessarily things that you'll never have or things you gotta have. It's more like levels of things you want, things that, that's kind of how it is. But yeah, great stuff and great community, and Star Wars is just great, and Lego stuff's great. I think I like this figure actually. I don't know. The red herring is different. Okay, yeah, the Big Fig collection is pretty cool. I think all I have is a Wampa, and I do have the white orc from Lord of the Rings with his club. But the Wampa is cool. I do like the Wampa. Yeah. Plus, he's sort of so historical with all the videos and the sets where he wouldn't fit in his cave, and that's something Lego could have done very easily. But I think that would have hurt the scale. I think the reason that one UCS set, so-called air quotes UCS set, I think the reason the Wampa cave was smaller was to create kind of a forced illusion of depth. I think, at least that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, with and without the wings. Without wings, the normal Geonosian dudes is because they're pilots, as I remember, in those ships. But all the undead should have their wings, and wings have that kind of a rotted look to them. I mean, they're just printed, but yeah, I've been having a rough time on eBay sellers lately. In fact, a lot of times I have a tough time getting to the post office because of work schedules. Hey, it's night, get off at midnight, Anchorage, midnight 30, get home at 2 in the morning, and there's just no time to do anything. So eBay will get on your case if you don't do positive feedback. So yeah, okay, it arrived. I do positive feedback, and then open up the package, and hey, great, it's wrong, and there it is. Yeah, the Rancor. Thank you for reminding me. I'll try not to forget. Maybe I'll just write it on the back of my hand. But yeah, he is really cool. He is a very cool looking figure. I mean, he's not cheap, and a lot of the ones on eBay are missing pieces and stuff, but that's okay. That's what's so great about Lego, is because you can rebuild stuff, you can find stuff, and to me, that's a lot of the fun. Okay, perfect Rancor. Oh my God, $100. But you gotta admit, I mean, that is a monster. I mean, look at the side profile, and he just looks good. Yeah, he's got everything. He's even got the studs on top. I've never held one, so I didn't know that. You can see his feet and tell how big he is. Yeah, he's a nice looking figure. And he does have his claws in his thumbs. And that's good. Does he miss his fingers? Or does he have... I think this one might be missing his fingers. Hold on. Supposedly complete, but $100? This one's bidding. Oh my God, this one's... Yeah, the other one's missing fingers. Sorry, guys. There it is. It looks like this one's got some mismatched fingers, too. Yeah, it does. And this one's right now bidding at $32.80 plus shipping. This is why I don't have one yet, is because Lego Star Wars Rancor Monster. This is a Goodwill store that's selling this one. Returns accepted. Oh, I don't even like to see that on Lego stuff. Oh my goodness, tiny, tiny print. Length 5 inches with 3.5. Yeah, okay. We're currently unable to offer combined shipping, whatever. This is a genuine Lego product. I mean, they don't know what they're selling here. So let's take a look really closely. Um, those fingers have got to be mismatched. Yeah, they're from something else. See right there? He's got green fingers. He's supposed to have brown ones. So he's got two mismatched green fingers. But the other guy wants $100, and his fingers aren't even all there. Missing claw, still has a rare chain. So this one's missing some stuff. $90 and then $10 for shipping. Yeah, this is going to be rough. I mean, here's a person selling just a jaw for $15. Anyway, let me get off of that before I start getting annoyed. So that's why I don't have one yet. Yeah, Bricklink is better. No, I haven't. I have not seen that knife. Yeah, hold off for a good one. Yeah, because I was sitting here going, I could piece one together, but if someone pieced together two green fingers, that means the fingers are hard to find. But I think I'm gonna put it on a watch list. So, what do you think? Put it on watch. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, it's cheap bidding. Oh, it's 6 days left. Well, you know what? I'll put it on watch. That's fine. Right? Yeah, I'll put it on watch. Notify within 1 hour of closing. We'll see where it is. Celebrate 2000s. Well, maybe I should have one handy then. Thanks, man. It's great support out there. Definitely building watch hours too, if not always new subscribers, and that's cool. And trying to put the videos out there and just trying to balance everything out. I can be honest here. I don't know. Someone made a comment about seeing my breath in here and why it's been cold in the downstairs heater, which is where I'm at. It was like 31, 32 degrees, and I had heaters on the pipe and stuff. I had to keep it from freezing, washer from freezing. But tonight, they're calling for freezing rain. It's like 35 degrees. It's warm. I mean, you go out in your t-shirt and you're going, yeah, it's pretty warm out here. It is. That's the last guy I know. Hey, when I got nothing else to post, I was post pictures of the big piles of snow. And I think I posted a picture of our global bank in Eagle River, which is like 57 miles from where I'm at. And that's considered Eagle River, which is a small community outside Anchorage, considered a suburb. Yeah. 31 over there? Oh, okay. Well, that's colder than here. Keep the snow. We're getting a lot of it. And I called for a snowstorm / rainstorm. And of course, that's freezing rain. And that stuff is no fun. And I got to be at work at like 5 in the morning on Monday. And I don't get up at 8, so I'll probably just crash out at friend's place in Anchorage. No, I'm not coastal. I'm along the well, I guess not really coastal. No, it's I'm more interior along the coast on down in the valley, which is up in the mountains, but it's where the farming district is. Yeah, driving those roads. That's what I do, and more than a couple times I've left the driving jobs to go and do other things, but it's kind of easy, and that's something I got all my certificates for. Got these things and I wanted these so bad. I only needed two. I need one for, God, I think I needed one for an AT-AT play scale 75054, I think. I'm missing one. And I totally needed one for the little pilot buggy that goes inside the 2009 AAT, the Clone Wars one. And then the guy's just like, you know what, give me $1 more and just give them all. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. And that was $1 for the shipping, so it's kind of cool. I mean, you can probably buy these anywhere, but they're so useful, I might end up with a set that needs one, and that'd be cool, so. But yeah, I like knives. So my dad was a custom knife maker, and that's very fascinating. It's very fascinating. It is definitely better to have more than less. One of the most frustrating things in the middle of doing a set, and you know, okay, you already know there's probably something going to be missing. It's used. Hey, where do you go, right? But you're just there, and you got time. Like in my case, you got an hour or two before you have to go back to the work grind, go to sleep, and you're just at that point. You go, I don't have it, and you go through your parts collection. Sometimes it's worse than not having it. It's when you have the correct part, but it's the wrong color. And I'm sitting there going, should I go and put it in so I can continue? And then you go, no, because I have to eventually rip it out because it'll bother me. I know it's strange, but it's like it's got a dark gray when it should have a black one in there, and I'm gonna have to take it all apart again, so I don't want to do that anymore. So it's like I only needed one of these, but hey, that's okay. He's like, same price, so I said, give me the bag. Bummed out that one of the anniversary minifigs is being put in the buildable R2-D2 set. They're doing another one of those? I thought they just did one. Did they just retire one? I got one sitting right there. And this is a newer one, not the older one, which was so hyped up. They're releasing another R2-D2? We need another Luke's land speeder is what we need. Maybe like a torn away one or something. I'm kidding. Although I will say one thing, I do like the UCS land speeder. It's really beautiful. And the last PlayScale one they did, the stickers do actually make it look more realistic. It's probably one of the best ones ever. Oh, Darth Malak. Okay. Well, another R2-D2. Well, I mean, I guess you could get all three and do a trifecta, like you're playing Zelda or something. Would be kind of cool. Yeah, and that's one thing weird about Lego. I mean, I'm not complaining, but some of the sets that no one asked for come out really close together, and they're just slight improvements. In fact, just a couple of years ago, wasn't that sort of the thing with the Luke's land speeder? Was like it seemed like there was another one coming out, and they were slightly better, except for the last one. The last one was really good. But I'm like, didn't they just, didn't they just release that? Oh, on Bricklink. I bet. Yes, the Gonk Mouse Droid. Yes. And they only give you like one power unit, which I thought was kind of weak because, I mean, I get it. I don't. Like, I mean, we all have hobbies and things. We all know areas where they cheat things. We know about the Ford Expedition that had a plastic reversing nut, and if you went into Ford and had it replaced, they put a steel one in, which man would say they should have put in at the first time. Yeah, I remember that. I think somebody's video they just left it in the mouse drawer. They thought that was a more cool look, but I will say one thing: for buildable minifigures, the droids look pretty good. I mean, the humanoid shapes is kind of creepy, but like even that Chewbacca looks a little strange, a little bit creepy to me. But R2 looks good. I mean, he really does. Instead of R2, maybe they should do like an R5D5, the one that blew his parts. His power motivator there in the episode 4. That would maybe. That way they could still reuse most of the parts, just do a color swap. Yeah, they're cool builds. I like R2. He's so iconic, but I guess part of the fun of Lego in a kind of a twisted way is you don't know what to release next. So that's kind of fun. I mean, like this suit, this Triceratops, or maybe there should have been another one, maybe a Stegosaur or something. I don't know. Yeah, another Astromech. Seriously, R5D5 would be kind of cool, and he is totally different looking. His head is different. No, we're not building anything. We're just doing a short stream to do a stream. Yeah. Stegosaurus, I think, would be because you could do the spines down his back, and it would create a totally different upper body that is not available. Speaking of which, I was messing with some Ninjago stuff, and I do like that double arm, that mold for doing the double arm. That's really cool. Yeah, sometimes I think Ninjago is like a testing area. Really? Walk of Chopper? That'd be kind of cool. And you do have the Red 5 helmet. What do I'm looking at? I'm looking at an R2-D2 that's sitting up there on a shelf next to, I think that's a 2015 TIE Fighter, but I can't tell from here. It might be the TIE Fighter from the Solo movie. With this, I had this super expensive Stormtrooper in it, which I don't have. Yeah. There's Lego sets everywhere around here, as you can probably imagine. In Alaska. Independent, yeah. I guess you'd say it. Closer to Anchorage, but they call it the Valley because the Manistee Glacier, it's like 105 miles. If you want to drive 105 miles north of where I'm at right now, you could actually go where the glacier is still calving and like making those grinding sounds. I would say the reference they're making are the little Russian enclaves we have here, like the place that's 20 miles in out of Sterling. There's a big old loop. Takes you up to quite a bit of different place. Definitely a different kind of place. Plus, some of the areas are called like Nikiski and stuff like that. You got Saldovia across from the bay and Homer. And sometimes Alaska does still struggle with the native past, along with, the Russian traders. And it's definitely a melting pot up here, especially in Anchorage. You'll see quite a clash sometimes. I like this little knife. It was $2. I had the price tag on it that I peeled off for proof. Receipt to police. I didn't run into that too much, but some of my earliest YouTube content, people would like, oh, I don't believe that. So I started just leaving price tags on and peeling off on camera, I'm going to keep at least one of these booklets, probably both of them from this point, so I can keep an eye on these figures. I'll probably end the stream shortly, I guess. I will have to check it out, man. I'm going to definitely look into that. My big love is the old Case XX knives, but I like these little guys here too. And depending on where you're at, automatic knives are totally fine. Up here, butterflies are fine. Although gravity feeds are still considered illegal, but some of those out the front knives, some of those are gravity feeds. Craziest thing I've ever seen. My neighbor's got a old ballistic knife where you can shoot the blade out. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. The old Russian-made one from, I'm guessing, the Cold War era. That's like probably Korean War, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna wind the stream up. It's 10:35 here, and I gotta do one other thing, and I gotta like hit the hay, so I can get up at like 3 o'clock our time to get some rice cooked up. Collecting Lego. Well, my first set was in 1972, 687. I was a little kid. My Lego Ice Age Dark Times was probably around 84. I didn't really get back into Lego till probably 96 when I was in college. Hey, take care of yourself, man. It was great having you here. I'm going to probably end the stream here. Really appreciate the great community, everyone coming in. And definitely, man, keep collecting out there. And let me know when you pick up sets or make comments and stuff. And see you all again soon. So stay safe. Until next time. Ciao.